Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Blue Archive. So, like, I wasn't initially planning on streaming today, but, well, I am. I ended up having some free time, so I thought, why not finish it now? Why not finish the Blue Archive thing now? But I'm gonna try out this minigame since I finally got it to work. After 4 days of it black screening on me. There's no audio. And I swear the screen got smaller. Oh yeah, this one I gotta click, right? Yeah. Now, I could not get past 6,000 points. It's gonna be even harder because now I'm streaming and oh crap. 40, I don't know. That is not my strong side. I know Venom's still there. I forgot to do it. I couldn't take him off. There we go. I will take Venom off the screen. Oh, that's not going to be good. Too far to the side. Oh, nope. I think... Oh, God. I've never been able to pass that one. I know Venom's still there. I just legitimately can't pause and take care of Venom. Shh. Ow. Okay, yeah. It's gonna be increasingly hard to stream because I'm not just solely focusing on it. I think I got more than 6,000 this time, though. That's a record for me. I suck at this. Okay, now I can remove Venom. I'm not gonna do the momos that start like normal because, I'm going to be doing the, Hall of Shiroko Tears later. Is this supposed to have audio? This is legitimately hard. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this one. This one's legitimately hard. Like, this little mini game's legitimately hard. I mean, hey, I don't know if I'm actually gonna be able to win. Although win, I would assume multiple times. I'll give it one more attempt after this if I don't. 15. I love this little pixel art. Oh shit, I fucked this one up. I fucked this one up. Yeah, I'll give it one more attempt after this one. Is there a way I can just restart? There's no way just to auto-restart. And there's no audio for this game mode, which is strange, to say the least. Renji's is easy. Probably the easiest one. I don't think I failed Renji's yet. 0. Yeah. I'll give it one more shot. I really don't know if I can do this one. Entirely a skill issue. I'm very bad. You can throw a knife and catch it and kill a turkey in Red Dead 2. Okay. I don't know the point of a shish kebab thing or how you actually fail it. So I am feeling a little nauseous, so if I'm a little quiet, that's why. $54? Shit. Oh, I gotta eat through it. Okay, that's the point of it. Okay. I can't do math quick. Oh, shit, I meant to... Damn it. Oh, it's over. It's over. Yeah. I really don't know if I'm gonna be able to actually beat this. I don't want to spend all day on this. I'll try tomorrow. It was a black screen for me for a long time. Eventually, I got it to work. After relaunching the game about 7 times, it eventually loaded. It does not, it just flat out doesn't work in any web browser either. Those higher difficulties? This is the easiest one? Yeah, I don't think I'm doing that. I don't think I'm doing that. I got the claim rewards. I'm happy.
ここはそういうことなのですね。
Yeah, I'm generally not feeling well. Ugh. Like, I'm feeling a little nauseous all of a sudden. Okay, well, yeah, let's finish the main story. I'll probably get to do Shiroko Terrors Momo's afterwards. But yeah, let's finish this. Hello, mysterious third lurker. Say, have you heard a good word of time? Meh. Yume? I won't be able to watch you grow up. So I couldn't help but be curious about my adorable Hoshino would look like as a third year. And that's why I'm here. Ta-da, it's like I'm sending you a letter to the future Hoshino. Yume. Yume was tall. I mean, Hoshino's a bit on the spot. Hoshino's on the small side, but Yume was tall. How are you, Hoshino? Are you a good upperclassman now? Did you grow into a trustworthy upperclassman who looks after her juniors, who can only protect who can protect everyone? Do you have cherished friends who support you in your time of need? Are you confidently running toward your future together with your juniors? And do you have that laugh here and there? Oh. Yume, I always, Yume, Yume, oh. Oh. No, I grew up to be the only type of, to be up there. I grew up to be the type of upperclassman who only seems to be capable of worrying my juniors and causing trouble for everyone. I'm a useless idiot, a dummy, I'm just a silly upperclassman to everyone. The one they look up, the one they have to look, the one they have to look after. That sounds exactly like me, doesn't it? Yeah, it's just like you. There's that smile, Hoshino. Despite what you say, I know differently. I know you become a wonderful person, the type who protects everyone around her, supports them, someone you can rely on. I'm a dummy who doesn't know much, but I do know my ill-tempered junior. The one I cherish from the bottom of my heart, I knew her better than anyone. No, Shh. Don't say stuff like that. You've always worked so hard, Hoshino. Of course, you're a good upperclassman. You did your best, didn't you, Hoshino? It's been really hard for you, right? You've carried everything so bravely on your own. Yeah. I tried so hard. I wanted to help, always. I did my best, Yume. So it was so hard. Yume, you were gone. But I kept on trying. Yes, you did. You did so good, Hoshino. Maybe cool if you get sandwich treated, don't mean you. That's not where my head's at, man. I just wish we had Yume. That's not where my mind's at right now, cool guy. I just want to be happy, damn it. Oh, you're not going to complain that you can't breathe? Are you okay? Are you finally accepting my hugs? Yume, I miss you. I miss you so badly. I know, Hoshino. But you still have things to do, don't you? Things to do. You have some wonderful upperclassmen now. Ones you need to go protect. Yume. Don't go. Yume, The text got blurry, what the heck? I... It's a precious emotional moment, Hoshino, but we currently have a death beam flying at us from some kind of god. Oh my god, that sweat in her. Never mind, that sweat in her movement. Damn, why did I immediately see that? I understand, Yume, I do. Pain the happy memories, everything you left behind. I'll treasure all the traces of you that still exist. Feeling that ill-tempered junior you treasured so deeply. That's why I can't give up here. I get it now, Yume. Keep moving forward towards my future. Is everyone okay? That's what you want, right, Yume? As one of those traces left you behind is me. Final restriction. Hoshido! Hoshido! You truly returned. How? Shiroko, Sarika, Nanomi, Ayane, and Shiroko. I am not a snack. No, Hina. Save the reunion for later. Yeah, we still got a problem. Alright, right, let's handle that thing over there first. The final battle, Sensei. You thwart me with your own cowardly cheating, but no longer. I will reveal my fifth strategy here and now. The hidden strategy, face cheating with cheating. The underground dwell, the basement dwell is just grasping at straws at this point. My analysis is complete at last. I will lay bare every weakness of your system, every ounce of your so-called strength. I'll unravel your dirty cheating tactics. Hina, maid, wife. No, down, cool guy. Cool guy, down. No. That's right, I've uncovered every last one of them. That contraption of yours has its limits. Isn't that so? My nose is plugged up. I can't do my normal voice for him. There is a capacity for the number of people you can command. 4 plus 2. 6 maximum units can deploy. 6 is 6. It's a beyond. That is beyond your capabilities, right? About that, we have used a lot more than that. Through your glorious process of induction, draw from every shred of information I have. Slyly glean, I've ripped open your weaknesses. I mean, the celestial faith from my world needs only surpass that, and then, at long last, victory will be mine. 6? AB or 6? I shall far exceed that. Not even all of you combined will be able to summon the power to defeat me. The paltry power of your system pales in comparison to the fury of Set. Taste your defeat, revel in your inferiority. I will out-cheat you, outsmart you, outdo you. I will prevail in every... Thank you for waiting. It's my turn. Is it my turn then? Yes, Plana found a process that was unlocked deep inside. That was unlocked deep inside the Shit'em chest. Plana? Exclamation. Running the process is usually impossible, but there are 2 operating systems currently residing in the Shit'em chest, Arona and I. It is not unlimited, but we can output power at a higher rate. Your orders, Sensei. Let's show him our new skill. That I already know what's coming because I've done plenty of these boss fights before. Confirmed. Perez Yuha operations initiating. Final restriction release of the Shim chest in progress. Verification complete. Connection process verified. Thank you, Sensei. Shim chest restrictions removed. Process Perez Yuha limited operation in progress. Stand by. Please issue commands, Sensei. I'm twice as strong as usual. I feel invincible. I'll join my power with Aronas to support you, Sensei. Technically we've commanded a lot more than just them in the Volume F, but ignoring that... What did you say? You manipulated the system. You lifted the current system's restrictions. I can't do my regular voice with him right now. My nose is plugged up. Enough out of you. I won't let anyone else die here. I won't let a single person from Abaddon suffer any longer. But what is this ridiculousness? What does this trivial have to do with our fight? That won't help you win. What are you saying? Well, again, that's kind of false because it outright stated during Volume F that Sensei would be commanding multiple units at the same time, and he did. Just on the same field. And in Volume F, everybody showed up at that end fight. And it was just chaos. And again, that's just gameplay-wise. Lower Ice is also commanded more than him as well. If there's a child who's suffering, and it's within my power to help them. If that child has a wish, and I have the power to grant it, then that will always be the duty of the adults who share the role with children. Sensei, I would like to point out that you straight up assault Iori. And insist on stiffing Hina. I won't have it, and I won't have it any other way. What's with the why does one have quotations? I've been clicking the one that have quotations, but why does one not have quotations? I know one of them was Yumi's quote, but god damn it. Again, I don't understand. What the hell is that? I don't even know, Underground Dweller. I just accept it at this point. What could that be? Huh? A credit card? Pay to win my campaign? Okay, part of me kind of likes him. That's nonsense. What about the codex, the rules, my victory? In a match, you know what I mean. What? That's a rule violation. Cheating. This is inconceivable, unallowed. Games should not be unwinnable. I mean, technically, for what it's worth, you did win in another timeline, so props to you. But we're not gonna let that happen again. How am I to prevail over such a thing? Cheating. It's cheating. You can warp reality, asshole. I don't want to hear it from you. He's acting like a freaking Call of Duty player. You deceiver. No, this doesn't count. Invalid. Fourth connection established. What? Delivering Sensei's message to Underground Traveler. Listen closely. Also, Last Echo, hello, cool guy, and everybody else. A brat like you can only define life by victory and defeat. Needs to be properly scolded by an adult. What? Translation, Sensei does not waste their time with a brat who could not grow into an adult. As an adult, they're too busy for you. In fact, Sensei pulled an old her yesterday. Plata is scary sometimes. Well, I mean, Arona, look at the timeline she's from. Okay, so who am I dealing with? What's the damage type? Normal? No, it doesn't matter. Crap. This is I've fought this guy before. I don't really understand him. I've just out-damaged him. So, let's see. AoE heal, you... I think I used Shinatsu to heal the towers a couple times. Oh yeah, I'm just mimicking what I did in the final issue. I did not actually understand this boss fight. Okay, so, and I used her to shield the towers. Those are my healers. Tank. Hina. Iori. And I then believed I used... Coterie. And there's another support I had, but I don't remember who. It actually might have just been another DPS. Yeah, it was another DPS. It wasn't exactly this because it was all explosives or all special, but it was something similar. It was a similar setup. Instant mechanics is used students to auto attack focuses like Shurika or Terror, etc. I don't really have any of those. I have a lot of single fire units. I don't really have a lot that auto do stuff. And Shurika, I don't have her leveled at all. I have not used her at all. Wait, still can't pick him up. Oh yeah, I don't have any of... I have Pira somewhat leveled, but I don't have Sarika leveled. I don't have Bad Ari leveled. Let's just see how it goes first time around. It's a story mission boss, so I can't imagine it's gonna be too extreme. They usually aren't. I focused all my materials on upgrading my Mystic team, so that could be a solution. Oh, he doesn't have the towers like he usually does. Which was the point in her, because I always shielded them, even though I never really understood why I did that. Gotta get them shielded. I just let this charge up that I usually just... Oh, I forgot to throw in, the other girl from Rabbit Squad who has the debuffs. Okay, yeah, he didn't have the towers like he usually does. You see the towers there? My there's... I didn't know what they did. I just know it let me shield them, and I did that. I damn near cleared that when I was well under leveled. I thought I was doing the right thing because I was wrecking his shit so hard. I was wrecking his shit so hard, I thought that was what I was doing the right thing. I didn't actually understand what I was doing. Last time I fought his was when I first started playing this game. And it worked. I was wrecking him when I was under leveled. I didn't know what I was doing. I just know it was working, so I kept doing it. Okay, so I might just use the wrong set, although he's still losing pretty badly. I really don't think it's a concern. Oh crap, my earbuds already died. I didn't realize the case was dead. Okay, heal because why not? Yeah, okay, so I didn't know that's what the towers did. That's the last time I fought him. It was when I first started playing. He was the one that was running, and I didn't understand the mechanics, and I just knew it was working, so that's what I did. I just didn't realize I was just somehow managing to do a good job, despite kind of hindering myself, apparently. I mean, I still technically healed them too, so I was doing the right thing. Last Echo, I was still technically healing them. I also shielded them. That's why I had Chinatsu and that's why I had Chinatsu in there. Chinatsu and Serena. I also did shield them though. I guess I'm still kind of doing the right thing. It took some of the damage off them, so I guess I still technically kind of did the right thing. Accidentally. The lightning. All over the dried up oasis. Can you get up, Hina? Yes, I can walk on my own. These are fireworks? Is there a reaction to lightning? It doesn't appear dangerous. This is... Look at that one. It's kind of looks like a fish. How pretty. The sky is turned into an ocean. Oh my god, this would make an amazing animated wallpaper. But alas, I refuse to spend money on Steam Engine. How pretty. It's like the sky's turned into an ocean. I've heard rumors about a mineral capable of producing an ion plasma phenomenon during extremely high temperature reactions. It said that even had potential to shape light. Why would it be here, though? It's an incredibly rare metal, not to mention very expensive. Oh, hey, we found the fireworks they were looking for. Expensive? The sun rises. You're right, Yume. There was treasure here all along. I thought I would never be able to find the traces of what you left behind. I was wrong. Yeah, I was really wrong, Yume. Whoa, they're going off so fast now! I see. A chain reaction must be why it costs... That chain reaction must be why it costs nearly 10 million yen just for 100 grams. What? What? That should be around the market price. It's jumped about tenfold from the past 2 years. And, so basically we found a treasure and we might have lost the treasure immediately as things seem to go here. No, make it stop. Our money is burning. It's all burning up like wildfire. Shovel. We need a shovel. Ayane, shovel. Unfortunately, I do not just casually carry around a shovel with me. Shiroko? Maybe she has one. Well, you should really consider it from now on. Oh, please consider carrying around a pickaxe. I'll break the ground, it will break the ground more easily. Now, so many methods we could use to halt. Are there any methods we could use to halt the explosion? None. The action will continue until there is nothing left to burn. Oh, look at it go! I mean, might as well you just enjoy the show, but no. Hey, Shiroko, please don't use the mask I gave you as a bag! But the minerals. Hey, Shiroko, can you call the other Shiroko something else? It's starting to get super confusing. Then I'll call her Small Shiroko. Rejected. I'm going to grow taller very soon. Technically, she's not wrong. Tara's only like a year older. Ah, I know. Weak Shiroko. Dick move. Shiroko, put your gun down. No shooting. It's no use. I've experienced things you've yet to experience. I know things you have yet to learn. You cannot fill the gap between. Yeah, I fought you once, so I won't lose this time. God, she never learns. Quit it already. Wow, look at all that. Look at that all going off all at once. It's a grand finale. What an incredible sight. Nanomi's just ignoring what's going on in the background, just enjoying the fireworks. Hoshino, are you okay? Yeah, sure it is. Whenever this old timer tries to say something cool, it always turns out like this, huh? You all might want to move, especially Sensei. How much was buried under here? Oh, it can't be helped. Do you see the notice? They announced school's shutdown date. What's going to happen to all of us then? Well, there's not even a high school for attend anymore. We should do whatever everyone else is doing, leave. But rumor has it that even the student council disbanded. Abydos High School is done for. The school district is done for. The whole school district is done for. Even his nephews ran off. That greedy corporation's not gonna look out for us. But what about their daughter? She said she'd stay until graduation, didn't she? She was just saying that to make you feel better. What kind of idiot would stay? Definitely not the heir to a fancy corporation. I haven't seen her face in the school hallways for ages anyway. We need to hurry and get out of here while we still can. The sun is rising. Now, I still have to... Damn it, what was I trying to prove? Who even are you? Overseer, hello, where'd you go? Don't run, Shuho! Who even is she? Why was she doing what she is doing, and why are her eyes the same as Hoshino's? What in the world happened? Shit went down, a god woke up, another god woke up. Things have gone very, very strangely. Where's the head prefect at Abydos? She's receiving medical treatment right now. Just how injured is she? Akko, calm down for a second. Calm down. In this situation, furthermore, you disappeared from the hospital, Sensei. Are you okay? Look, I'm perfectly fine. I wasn't even injured. I was just fatigued from work. Wait, really? He was just fatigued from work? That's it? Well, the head prefect did inform me of the situation. This wasn't exactly the personal matter she claimed it was, though. This was a middle school. No, this will never come up again or be explained. Well, it could later down the line. After Chapter 5, which I'm going to be doing after this. Well, not today, but later. I'll be doing Chapter 5. When I do Chapter 5, Volume 2, it'll be later, but... So I'll do some events in between, though. I'm sure they'll go into more Shuo, who she was, and everything later down the line, I'm sure. I wasn't expecting you to be behind the request, Sensei. When did you even reach out to the head prefect? Well... Yeah, at what point did he, though? So I think you pulled a Scorpion and said the word hair when you said hair. Is it not pronounced the same? This was the day I collected overnight. I have a general idea what to do next. Still on standby. I can provide assistance, Sensei. Thank you. Planner, where's Verona? Ona's asleep. She's what you would call a sleepyhead. Instead, you may simply count on me, the diligent one. Thank you. In that case, if you don't mind, hand over the task to Plana. The canon is likely related to Gehenna. We should ask Hina for more information. An easy task, understood. Consider it completed. Oh yeah, we saw that, but we didn't see what it was. I assumed it was related to Abydos, not... Anyways, don't move an inch. I'm on my way. I know what hair is. Hair is like someone who gets something when... Yeah, I know hair. Yes, I know. Scorpion. They're both pronounced the same, so I'm pretty sure. I've never heard it pronounced differently other than hair. I have always heard hair in everything. How people read it, pronounce it, songs, movies, everything. I have not once heard it pronounced air or ear. I've always heard with the H, hair. That's always what I've heard. Never air. Huh? The head prefect just messaged me. I'm heading home, so you don't need to come all the way out here. How did she know? I'll need to make preparations. You and I are going to speak later, Sensei. Holy shit, Nodomi! Please wear that more often. Holy shit, Nodomi! Oh, I'll just an ever so slightly peeking out. Holy shit, Nodomi! Please wear this more often. Oh, Sensei, you were out here the whole time. You're back, Nodomi. Yeah, I took quite a trip to the laundromat, so we could hardly stay in our tracksuits forever. I went out and washed the head prefect's clothes as well. She won't think I'm overstepping, will she? Of course not. Yep, she gives off a certain impression. But she truly went out of her way to help all of us this time. Now then, let's go, Sensei. We have a meeting to attend. To the classroom with Nodomi. Tada, please take your clothes, everyone. Oh my god. Oh my god. I love this. Thanks, Nodomi. Sorry, Sensei. Sorry for the hassle, Nodomi. I thought... I misread that. Damn it. Please don't apologize, Ayane. It's a little task that makes... Ayane, a little task like this makes it easier for one person to just do it in bulk anyway. Also, I don't think there's any problem with us doing our laundry together. Scorpion, it's Kabuto's. Everyone is armed to the teeth. Everyone. Without fail. For God's sake, one school district has more guns than all of America. It's actually fairly impressive. Everyone is armed. Even the people who don't fight have something on them. I wouldn't be surprised, Scorpion, if I'm honest at this point. Ibuki's 11 and she has a machine gun. I don't see why at this point. I don't see why not. She's right, we're saving money too. Now that we think about it, where's Hoshido? The infirmary, she wanted to speak to the head prefect, I believe. Let me see. Let me see. My Yaters. And this underwear is Shiroko's, right? Here. Huh? Come on, take your underwear, Shiroko. What are you looking at? Ah. What are you doing here, Sensei? Are you trying to peep on a bunch of high school girls' laundry? Reasons that you cannot comprehend, Shurika. No, it's really not like... Sensei, you have gotten into so much shit, you have even sniffed them before. Don't you play innocent at this point. Although, at this point, he technically is innocent. He just walked in. He was invited by Nanobi. You have no tact at all. Look how embarrassed Shiroko is. Avert your eyes. No, I wasn't. Does Shiroko look embarrassed? Then why don't you go get Hoshido and the head prefect from the infirmary, Sensei? Yeah, get out of here, Sensei. Hurry along. This really wasn't my fault. The Nomi let me in. Our kindergartners are throwing white phosphorus grenades at each other. At one point, actually. Yeah, did that even happen with, Shun as well? The students she takes care of? The Plum Blossom Garden? Or is she part of that group? Is she part of the Chinese school? I assume she is Hakiyako. Or is she part of that school too? Hina? Hoshino? Where are you? Over here, Sensei. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes. Yes. This is what heaven looks like. This is what heaven looks like. Oh my god, Hina, you look so different in this outfit. This does not look like she looks so different in this outfit. Plum Blossom is the... Okay, it is them. Okay, I thought it was Hakiyako. I wasn't sure. Hoshino fell asleep. I can't move. I can't move. Oh. Sensei, I do need my head back soon. I do need to head back soon. Could you please assist? Stop making strange noises and help me! I woke up Hoshido, got her off Hina. I would like to point out she's not really sleeping, her halo's still there. Now, I have seen that from the cafe. I have seen that from the cafe. When they fall asleep, both Yuka and Hinata, their halos disappear. When they are asleep. So Hoshido was just screwing around again. Is everyone present? Yes. Okay, knowing this fact, I just know Hoshido's just gaslighting people. Just messing with them. Mixing up China and Japan, huh? Well, I didn't know who... I've never met the Chinese group before. Like, ever. I briefly met their leader because of Hina's thing. And that's about it. And I met Shun through Momo's. I also did, I guess, the, Neverland thing, but I had no interactions with that school district. None. So, no, yeah, I got them mixed up because I don't know who they are. Yup, everyone's here. Hoshido, you were faking. I saw that clearly. Are you not going to change, Hoshido? I don't mind it. You gotta take it easy in life sometimes. Did everyone hear that this is new Hunger Games coming out next year? Meh. I kind of lost interest in that those movie series. I want to see stuff about the actual war that happened that ended up making the world the way it is. I could care less for the Hunger Games at this point. I just want to see the Civil War that broke out, or whatever it was. The first time. I just want to see movies about that. What the heck? Where's the head prefect, Hina? The head prefect is already returning to Gehenna. Huh? Already? Yeah, she got ready and left all before you could even change into your school uniform. Unlike a certain someone, Hina's very diligent, isn't she? She didn't even give me a chance to say bye. Pardon the abrupt departure. Hoshino's still getting up, I'm sure. No, they'll be waiting for me, especially when I went off on my own. Save the farewells for next time. There's still business to be taken care of in regards to the train cannon, after all. We'll meet up again to discuss the details. Thank you for your help, Head Prefect. Yes, thank you. We wouldn't have been able to stop Hoshino without you. Yeah, we owe you one. Next time, tell us more about your big fight with Hoshino. Yeah, we're all interested to hear more. Her machine gun turned into a laser beam and Hoshino got her shit wrecked. If it wasn't for that, it wasn't for the whole terror thing, Hina just kind of wiped the floor with her, more or less. Yeah, we were all interested to hear more. Although I have a feeling the battle would have been a lot closer if Hina was going at 100, or not Hina, Hoshino was going at 100%. She was kind of wore down and tired. Oh, she had to have been at that point. Thank you, Hina. I'll repay you for this next time. It's getting late. I'll see you next time, Full Closure Task Force. Okay, so she's helped Abydos on more than one occasion at this point. When is Abydos going to help Gehenna and Hina? That's coming. I know it is. Hey, they're eventually gonna come back. Hey, you all owe us one. Help us. Something's going to happen. And I'm willing to bet it probably has to do with, like, a legacy of, the Tyrant Emperor. What, she left just like that? She also said she'll wash and mail back your tracksuit. Huh? She took it? Well, yours was the only tracksuit that was in her size. Yeah, you think she's gonna wash my underwear for me too? I let her borrow a pair. Hey, don't say that out loud. Go ask her yourself. You don't have to... I don't have her number, though. This old timer is very shy, you know. Then ask Sensei for it. Jeez. And what's with the new pit you're doing? Well... Here's your uniform, Hoshino. Please go get changed. We still gotta... so we can get the meeting started. This old timer is fine with her current outfit. Are we in a gymnasium right now? Or are you an old man scratching his belly and lying in front of the TV on the weekend? Well, if you insist. Alright, let's begin the daily meeting in the Abydos Full Closure Task Force, also known as the Abydos Student Council. Shortened to the Full Closure Task Force. Jesus! To begin... Wait, I have something to say. Huh? Hoshino? That doesn't bode well, Scorpion. Something to say? What is it? You better not say something weird again. Nomi, Shiroko, Ayane, Shurika, and Sensei. About everything that's happened in the last few days. So the thing is... Also, where'd Shiroko Terror go? And we still got a certain someone to deal with before he starts reality warping bullshit again. Well, I think I really messed up. Huh? Did you say something? I can't hear a thing. Did we hear you? Did you hear her, Shiroko? Nope, couldn't hear anything. That's true, I couldn't hear you either, Hoshino. You've got to say it loud and proud, Hoshino. You two Sensei, yeah, say it. You say you done fucked up. Well, I'm really very sorry for everything twice over. In hindsight, even I can't say why I did what I did, but it really did mess up. I really did mess up. I worried you all because there's a lot of trouble. I caused that. But I really did mess up. I worried you all. I caused a lot of trouble. You did quite a bit. I mean, it all worked out though, didn't it? I'm just glad you came back, Hoshino. Yep, that's right. Yeah, I didn't really know what happened, but there's one thing I really remember clearly. Sound of your voices. And there was one voice I heard especially clearly. Shurika's, when she promised me she would make her idol debut with Ayane. Of course she remembers that. Hey, Shurika, you said it. Own up to it. Really? Idol? What, huh? Well, what are you saying right now? Well, I hear you, Shurika. And are you really gonna go back on your promise now? Seriously, are you trying to pretend it never happened? I did say that, but it was wholly on a whim, a total whim. Shurika! You were out of options. Okay, now, you promised it. Own up to it, Shurika. So this whole time is thinking she can't rest in peace until she witnesses it with her own two eyes. You're not able to say something like, sorry, there's too much. This is too much for me. Just forget I said anything, are you? It was... Why? It was way too much. I mean, not impossible, though, I guess. Yep, that means you two will debut when the right opportunity comes along, okay? I'll be your producer. I vote we combine this in the swimsuit thing. Come on. I am all for this. An idol? What? It's okay. Just play along. That kind of opportunity is one in a million anyway. Oh, no. Shurika, you just jinxed it. I know what's gonna happen. Shurika? Don't worry. In life, you must make your own opportunities. I'll make it happen. I beg you, Shiroko, please dial back the enthusiasm. It's going to happen. Let me guess, there's a side event that happens at some point. There's like a little event that runs around with... There has to be. Or there's going to be. Hoshino, whenever you feel ready, you can tell us more about... Can you tell us more about President Yume? Yeah, I want to hear more, too. Yeah, me too. Yup, tell us everything. Is that so? You want to hear all of the heart-pounding adventures of my youth? In that case, the best place to begin, of course, would be when we went to the Great Oasis in just our swimsuits. What? Your swimsuits? Why? How? That's actually an incredible explanation. Are you okay now, Hoshino? I'm not okay. But I'm okay. How are you, Hoshino? I just live life bearing that kind of pain. It's hard. I blame myself every day. It's hard to fight off the feelings of regret. The darkness is always there at the edges. Despite all that, there were people who reached out in the darkness for me. Relentless day after day, all for someone like me. I can be grateful for this pain now because I am able to beat Nanomi, Shiroka, Ryane, Shirika, even another Shiroko. I got to meet my cute underclassmen. That's why this pain and this happiness are all parts of my life now, so can't let my pain stop me here. I have to keep moving forward. What about all the precious things you've lost? Is it possible to let them go? No, Shiroko, it's not. Because those things are part of who I am too. But if I'm using both my hands to cling to this pain, I won't be able to take a hold of the ones reaching out to me. So probably. God damn it, this shithead again. Hold on, my earbuds just died. No, don't connect to my phone. I forgot to charge the actual thing. Whoops. There we go. I forgot to charge the little, container they go in. Done. It's done for. This place is doomed. Nothing makes sense. How could I ever hope to find enlightenment in this cesspool? Why can't I do my voice I've been doing for him? my nose is all stuffed up and it's difficult. I was thrust into the wrong place. This world. It's utterly unfitting for me, for Gematria. Gematria, you say? Hot? Oh, that is genuinely horrifying to look at. Oh, Shiroko Terror is freaking scary. What? But holy shit! Oh, that is horrifying to look at. God of death, how are you here? I thought I exterminated every last trace of Gematria, but it appears one survived. I mean, they all survived, technically. Except for Madam. What? Is this mysterious light, this unknown power? How could you track me? What have they done? What manner of monstrosity did they invite to this world? You're searching for the truth of death, correct? Allow me to personally enlighten you, Gematri, shall we? What better way to learn from than a first-hand experience? I get hot, but also horrifying. Wait, there's more eyes in the background. Am I seeing shit? There's more eyes. There's a set of eyes there and a set of eyes there, too. No. No, that's... I won't kill you. No! I came here with the intent to exterminate you, but I'll spare you. Begone, scurry back to your underworld. Never attempt to return. Never forget the god of death lurks within Abydos, waiting, underground dweller. How is she actually doing that? I thought she lost that ability when the station got blown up. Hurts. Hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Hurts. It hurts. How? Confirmed, underground Jaw's connection to this world is severed. Yes, he'll never, ever be able to come back here, Sensei. Good work, Arona Plana. The chroma we encountered at that time has been entirely depleted. Utilization of this power will never be needed again. But the other Shiroko, confirmed, establishing a connection to Confirm establishing a connection with Shiroko. Plana? All communications with Shiroko have been severed. What? How? What happened? Connection was cut by Shiroko. It is her farewell, as if she does not want you to look for her. Well, then at what point am I supposed to do her momos then? She has the weapons from Abydos. She just Yep. She's just leaving them in the desert. I don't know. I thought she would have maybe, like, if she was going to bury them, would have buried them at school. Like, unless they're leaving them where they died in her world. Good morning, Sensei. Well, Shiroko Terror definitely lived up her name. I'm pretty sure the dungeon dweller just shit himself at that moment. Struck the fear of God hit him. I was really was hoping when I saw the gun barrel that she was going to annihilate the bastard, but apparently not. Oh. Also, Shiroko Terra, you said you got rid of every last trait of Gematri. I'm pretty sure every single one of them, except for Madam, is still around. You injured the black suit, but he walked away. Francis is out there being Francis. Madam got ganked out of existence, so you didn't do that. They took care of that for you, but she's the only one that's presumed dead. That's another busy day for Abydos Foreclosure Task Force. What? You just had a feeling of deja vu? Is that so? Looking back, it feels like so much has passed since we rescued Hoshino. Oh, this is more or less what happened the first time around. Hoshino and Gematri happened, things went bad, we had to save Hoshino. Same thing happened here. Gematri showed up, things went bad, we had to save Hoshino, albeit a lot more terrifying. Not long after this, Maestro made a new monster. Oh, Maestro! I forgot, he's still out there. Although he is, I mean, the black suit actually seems to be really smart. Maestro's monsters aren't that scary. Maestro is like the least concerning out of all of them. The black suit's very, very smart, it would seem. You gotta be on your toes around him. Although, he seems to have a fair bit of respect for Sensei. He doesn't really seem to use underhanded tactics, so... I guess maybe he's probably the least threatening one, as of now. Looking back, it feels like so much time has passed since we rescued Hoshino after she was kidnapped, but really, it hasn't been that long. You think so too, Sensei? It's not just me? I'm glad to hear that. I'd like to point out that Arona gave us our 4-year anniversary thing for this game being around, and no one has even moved up a year. We're back. Shiroko? You're covered in dirt head to toe. Where were you? The Oasis. Seriously, you still haven't given up? There's still a slim possibility not everything got caught up in the explosion. I thought if there were 2 of us and we dug really, really deep, 8 meters of digging later, nothing. Everything did get blown away. 10 million yen per 100 gram. Oh my god. That would have been able to turn Abydos into a powerhouse with that much money. If it's just that much per 100 grams, there was that much of it. Yeah, that alone would have probably been worth more than the gun. You wanna know why you were unsuccessful, Sharika? Hoshino? Was there a condition we missed? It's because you didn't go in swimsuits. Who even thinks like that? We're not like you and Yume. Do you really think an Oasis would suddenly explode and get us wet? Why should we prepare for the impossible circumstance? Oasis come from rain, not from underground water. Giant hot springs department, maybe they could work their magic through some miracle. Shiroko, if you don't stop making that, Sharika knows basic facts, and I am so proud of her for it, face. You might have the facts right, Sharika, but you're forgetting about history. Tradition. You need to respect those things, don't you think? Try wearing your swimsuit next time. It's an old-timer. It's an order from the student council president, okay? She only uses her title in situations like this. Wait, Hoshino's the student council president now? Oh, Ayada gave it to her, okay. I'm glad Hoshino finally accepted the position as student council president. It took a large series of events, but she finally filled that very long, vacant position. We're taking one small step, careful step forward. We're taking one small, careful step forward at a time, but they feel rather significant, don't they? Me? I tried it for a couple of days, but such an authoritative role really doesn't suit me. Yeah, she started getting embarrassed and blushing at the weirdest moments. She was not ready for it. Is this satisfactory, Chairman? No, not even close. I don't even want a single shard of Tyrant Emperor's work left behind. So basically, Mercado... Okay, it's bad if Mercado and Hina are working hand in hand to take care of something. That really paints a picture of how bad the Tyrant Emperor was with her inventions. Understood. Bring more explosives. We could at least melt down the scrap metal. Pandemonium Society's chairman and head prefect dealt with the traces of the Gehenna's previous leader left at the Valley of the Student Council presidents. I heard that those two are like oil and water, that they never get along, but surprisingly, they didn't fight at all when it comes to this. They didn't share many details, so I don't know much, but what could have happened in their past? Well, it was only 2 years ago. They both would have been in Komodos at the time. Apparently, they experienced her firsthand. And a coup overthrew her or something, didn't it? Or something like that. And I could imagine Mikado was probably behind that, since he's the current leader. As for the Kaiser President, he's holed up in the hospital and hasn't shown his face anywhere. Could it be that he's lost his purpose since we destroyed the train cannon he was so feverishly pursuing? That said, since Abydos is still in debt to Kaiser, we need to keep a close eye on their movements. I'm back! Oh, Minomi, how'd it go? The railway restoration ended well. All that's left now is to test it. 3 sections can even begin operations next week. Oh, finally! They work pretty fast. I also have good news. Considering recent events, Nephews has decided to begin investing in the Abydos district again. It's only a small project, working with Highlander Academy to connect the previous disconnected Abydos Railway to some Trans-Desert Railway routes. But I hope this improves the transportation throughout the district. It may even encourage more tourism. I mean, there's not really much to tour here. Great, it's moving! Anything to report from inside the train? No problems on this end. Everything is running smoothly? More or less. The CCC didn't care all that much. But the supervisor office was surprisingly proactive about everything. So the whole process was pretty smooth. Nothing about this venture is profitable, so if anything goes wrong, we might... Hey now, don't jinx it. We just have to restore the Abydos Central Railway by winter, and your business won't be in the red. Overseer? Yes? This middle school was closed down quite some time ago. Do you have any business here? Not particularly. I just happened to catch my eye, so I walked in. Well, you have to pick when it comes to abandoned schools. Well, you have your pick when it comes to abandoned schools in Abydos. But the matter at hand, would you mind heading to the site? It's currently under CCC's jurisdiction, and, well... Is it the twins? Yes, nobody else can handle those officers. Wait, Overseer, wait for me! I don't think if it's because of the project. I don't know if it's because of the project or... But Abydos District has been showing signs of life lately. Downtown Abydos, which had been a ghost town for quite some time, has seen a surge of new businesses. Although not all of them are new. Look here, we're already putting up advertisements in the passageway. Find somewhere else. Our store has owned this area for 100 years. Sure is bold of you to pick a fight, considering you ran your business into the ground. Your company went out of business too. Bring it on. How pathetic. Starting over somewhere like this. Just give me a few years and I'll escape this damn district, I swear! And regarding the other Shiroko, we haven't seen hide nor hair of her since the incident. Why do I think she's gonna become this kind of like guardian of Abydos type character? Or no matter how much time passes, she's always gonna be lingering and step in whenever she's needed. Why do I have a feeling she's gonna become that kind of character? You haven't been able to find anything, Sensei? No, I've tried everything. I see. Well, I mean, this Shiroko can find her. That happened last time. Well, they say no news is good news. She's way more experienced than us in every way. I'm sure she's totally thriving. Yeah, I'm sure she's fine. I mean, our Shiroko would be fine on her own. She is incredible at survival. So, whatever she's doing, I'm sure she's probably okay. And she's ridiculously strong, too. Yes, our paths will cross again one day. I never even had the chance to thank her. $43, okay. And okay, so I do gotta run to the restroom real quick. I drank way too much water again. I'll be right back. The curse of being properly hydrated. It sucks. Damn these human weaknesses. Where's the white screen? There it is. I has returned. Also, I may or may not have changed my desktop background from Shuvi to, this image because, well, Hina is... I love this picture. This is now my wallpaper. I love this picture. But anyway, I am back. Let's finish this. After this, oh yeah, Shiroko Tera's Valentine's event. I still gotta do that one, too. I assume it's safe to do her bubbles after this one. Thank you, come again. Yes, party of 2 this way, please. Welcome. We have a new wait list. If you don't mind putting down your name, I'll wait. The wait should be around 30 minutes! Sharika, could you help with the cleanup over here? Yes, I'm coming. Let me guess, Shiroko Tera's gonna show up here. She's quite the busy bee. Yes, the streets have been more crowded lately. They really have been. Did you see all the new stores that opened up downtown? Yep, things are really looking up for us. More people, more problems. It's been cutting into my nap time. It's been manageable so far. When does Abydos get their own mob chance? Come on, business is starting up. It's looking more lively. Why not get some more students into the Abydos? It could be named characters weak, but I really want to see mob chance there too. Please grant me this wish. Let there be Abydos mob chance soon. Yes, it's been manageable so far, though. Thief! Out of my way. God, it's the Helmet Gang again. Oh, I've never seen squirrel people before. The construction funds are in that wallet, thief. I'm on it. Shiroko, your ramen's gonna get cold if you don't hurry. Shiroko, it's fine. It's fine. Shiroko's gotten so fat, it'll be over in the blink of an eye. Sensei, what's wrong? I'll go too. Huh? I mean, someone still needs to wrangle in Shiroko. She is more like a wild wolf. You can't leave her unattended. I think I lost. Oh, hi, Terror! Well, I was kind of right. Shiroko! I was kind of right about the cartoon thing. Sensei? I've been caught. Her halo looks different. Am I crazy, or does her halo look a little bit different? It looks a little less dark. And less fragmented. Like, I thought it looked different when she was in her chibi form in that fight. It looked black. Whereas when I've deployed her in the field before, it was more like the color I'm seeing here. Even this is different from her usual. I'm not crazy, am I? That looks different, right? Like, it's got a little more color and it's less cracked. I'll go return the wallet. I won't run away since you can predict my every movement. A given, I suppose. You are me, after all. Then, Sensei. Thanks, Shiroko. I'll talk to the other Shiroko for a bit. we need now we need an actual jail functioning. It's been not too long, Sensei. Have you been in Habanos this whole time? Yeah, that's all I know, really. I've been staying in an empty house here and there throughout the district. Quite a few places have water and electricity. I see. Have you been staying healthy, eating? Any problems? I work out daily, gather scraps to assemble and sell, and occasionally take on vigilante tasks like this. I'm well accustomed to being alone, Sensei. Would you like to share a bowl of ramen with us? Everyone would love to see you. You've been well, Shiroko. No, I'm okay. I don't know how to react to seeing them. Next time, then, I'll be with you. Are you not curious? About what? About what happened to me, the events of my world. Oh, I mean, yes, but... Hold on, let me adjust my mic. I mean, yes, but I don't want to pry. I don't want to open up old wounds. If you don't want... If you don't want to bring it up. Why don't you ask me about them, Sensei? Is there more I need to know? I see. I don't want to bore you with an interrogation. Yeah, I really don't want to open up old wounds. Yes, I learned something of importance, though. I've discovered how it was that Hoshino was able to return to normal. Unlike me, she was in an incomplete state, and it wasn't the chroma that transformed her. And in the end, she had to give up part of who she was, part of her nature. That's how she could move forward. There's no way to restore an existence that has been transformed by the chroma to its original state. It's a natural rule of this world, just how the dead cannot be brought back to life. But if you still want to rescue someone, come see me, Sensei. I can't bring people back from the dead. So I'll stop chasing after Kazunoha. I'll offer helpless students him right in front of me instead. My very existence here is a disruption, Sensei. There can only be one Shiroko in this world. It doesn't matter. If something goes wrong, I'll figure it out. I mean, would that really even be a problem? I mean, it's... Enough has happened to you in your timeline. You're not really this... Essentially, you're not really the same person anymore. Did you just laugh? I really don't see a reason that'd be a problem. There's been nothing that it would indicate that that'd create some kind of issue. The only real issue I've seen that would cause is just confusion. Especially when the other Shiroko gets a little bit bigger. There's like a year's difference here. I've heard that one before. Yes, this world is protected by Sensei and adult. To me, friend and Sensei feel like one and the same. I suppose that's natural, like how Shiroko is me. Yeah, I'll always be me. Yes, that's correct. You've always been reliable, always make the same choice in the same situation. And also, there's nothing wrong with still looking for Kazunoha. I'm sure she could still be useful. Shiroko, please take this. A smartphone? It's been a while. So don't go off somewhere that phone won't work, okay? Yes, thank you. They're likely already worrying, so I'll be on my way, Sensei. I'll be in touch. Shiroko. You've changed too, you know. I can see them. The parts of you that's changed. It might be small, but you move forward too. Parts of you that change. So I'm not crazy. Her halo is changing back to its original state, at least to some extent. Well, I know that's also metaphorical sense. Personality-wise, she is behaving differently too, but this is clearly changing. I swear, I'm not crazy. This is clearly changing. Yes, I'm aware as well. This pain and this happiness, they are part of my life now. So probably, I'll be fine as well. I'm going to go back to Volume F. I am pretty sure her halo looks different now. Where does she first appear? Where's a good point to go where I know she appears? Going Volume F. I'm going to go back. I know I'm not crazy. I swear it's changed. Okay, I know her chibi had a black halo. Very black. I'm gonna go check out chibi model first before I go hunting. Because I looked when I didn't notice it for a while until that volume when she fought Hoshino that her halo looked black. Well, it was my chibi version of her. The Ida boy had a brighter colored halo. Oh, that's cute. I am so confused on how the halo thing works, though. It's shown repeatedly that they disappear when they are sleeping. Why does Hoshino's not disappear? Why? I'm so confused. Is she actually sleeping or not? Why is this stinky quiet? I'm not quiet. The music's just loud. I'm out of... Oh, wait. Hold on. Testing. What? Okay, so it's because I was looking away from my mic. Target confirmed. We finally have a visual on the target. I can tell that much for myself, Ayane. Hi? Again? We fought it before, right? Although it was in the middle of the desert. It's smaller. It's similar. But back then, the chroma... Really don't need an in-depth analysis right now. It's straightforward that things gonna mess up all of Abydos urban area if we don't do something. Yeah, we'll neutralize it immediately. How many helicopters does Ayane have? How many does she have? The plan is to flank it from the side. I'll cover you, so please charge in. She lost 3 against Hoshino. She got one during the school swimsuit battle royale thing. Oh my god, that gun's so big in comparison to her. Nanomi's on the bigger side too. How many of these helicopters does she have? I think you've got an addiction, Ayane. Got it. Full frontal assault. Well, that's also... Where the heck is Hoshino? Hoshino is... So timer's already in position. Since when? Right in front of you. These old bones aren't gonna last much longer. Hurry. It'll last too long. Hurry. Yeah, on our way. Hoshino? Did you wait long? Ah. Too slow. I was kind of spot on. She is gonna become that, isn't she? Whoa, what? Did you come to help us, other Shiroko? Yes, just this once. Now. Got a battle to win. The faster we take it down, the better. Yes, Formation B. God damn it. Since when did we have formations? Yup, I'm ready. Oh my... Terror, you're being a bad influence on the others. Please stop it. This isn't time for jokes, Pinaz. Noticed you. I can't take you seriously when you have your mask on too, Ayane. Stop the fidgeting like a nervous puppy already, Shiroko. I can't give you this mask, it's important to me. Now, let's get this done. How fast did you change into that? Damn. Oh, it's not the full Kevlar vest. Never mind. That's good. Let's do this, Abados. I didn't. I was reading a story about his. Oh, okay. Yeah, who wrote the story? So, Shiroko Terra did kind of become the thing I thought she would. I don't understand why she can't be there with the others, though. I mean, there really has been any indication that could cause a problem. Okay, I'm gonna go... Formation. Okay, yeah, my chibi model does... Yeah, the chibi model... The chibi model has a brighter halo than the chibi model that was in the regular... That was in the story mission. I saw that. I saw that.
こうして接する機会が多いせいか、最近はよく先生のことを考えています。いろいろと。
I saw. Also, I've never once seen Shiroko Terra pop up in the cafe. Is that by intention?
もうちょっと手が早くならないかな。ついでに目と頭の回転も。
I've never once seen Shiroko Terra appear in here. Is that by design?
いつか。
Or is that just a coincidence? She's just never been there for me. So I'm inviting Shiroko Terra in here. Wonder if Terra will ever get alternates. Oh my god. What's this? Am I allowed to open it? Huh?
同人誌を出すときは本名は使わないんだよ。
What would she even like? Also, no, you get these. Because I'm going to be doing all your momos, I want to make sure I get all of them. What's she even like? She just seems kind of smile at everything. Of course she likes the fitness stuff. Yeah, all that stuff about the heart, that you steal their hearts and everything with the description of that item. Could not resist giving that to Shiroko Terror for obvious reasons. Let's put that thing down in the cafe. And I am going to do her Momos and Valentine's Day after this. I'm not sure where I'd put it. I saw that, yep. Oh, it's the wrong way around.
ネタはどこだ
Furniture. Oh no, edit? Let's spin that around. Sure. Where's I'm doing her Momos now. Oh wait, no, I said I'd go to volume F to see if her Halo was different. Where in volume F does she appear? Preferably fairly quickly. Oh wait, this is when I get launched out of the space station, ain't it? Okay, so yeah, I'm not gonna see Shiroko Terror here. It would be the previous one. Yeah, I knew I wasn't crazy. It is darker. I knew I was. I didn't mean to skip past that. Crap. I don't need to keep going. I saw it. I saw it. It is. Her Halo did look different. Okay. I knew I wasn't crazy. Anyway, let's get Shiroko Terra's Momos out of the way. And her Valentine's fit, because god damn, I've been waiting for those for so long to do those. I think it's been almost a year since I've been playing this. This is a test message. Can you see this? Is it working? Yeah, Shiroko. I think it's working okay. Good. I'm glad. I'll talk to you later. Hey, Shiroko, wait. Where are you now? Me? I'm in the Abydos district. Let's hang out. Alright, I can make that work. I'll be waiting. It won't be long. Detergent, 500 milliliters of milk. Detergent, 500 milliliters of milk. A half dozen eggs, tissues, and a towel, shower gel. Must get. Huh? Shiroko? Oh. Sorry, since I didn't mean to send that to you. Oh, first time I've seen this. model. Hello, Sensei. This is a weirdly normal setting to see you in. Is that so? I need some supplies. I have to purchase them during my visits to the Abbott shopping districts, or it becomes a rather large inconvenience later. Since we run into each other like this, shall I treat you to something, Sensei? I've recently come into some money. Money? Yes. You have money. So you're saying I have not undertaken any illegal activities. I wouldn't want to get caught in... Oh, I'm caught and incite a situation where people mistake me for this world Shiroko, creating trouble for her in the Flocoja Task Force. To clarify, I have not given anyone a reason to pursue me. I've earned this money through legitimate means. Please do not worry, Sensei. Did you get a part-time job or something? Well, she's already said she's been selling scrap. Along those lines, with an increase of visitors coming to Abydos, it comes an increased opportunities to make money. I see. We left the shopping district together after pursuing everything we need. The shopping experience was unexpectedly enjoyable thanks to your presence, Sensei. Your bag must be heavy, allow me to carry it for you. No, it's easier if both of us carry one. You only have 2 hands after all. Well, I suppose. Since we're all done, why don't we head over to where you're staying? Where I'm staying, but, well, I've been neglecting cleaning, so it's a bit messy. That doesn't matter. I just want to make sure you're doing well, Shiroko. Oh, I see. A home visit of sorts, understood. Follow me this way, then, Sensei. This way. Abandoned ruins? This is where you've been staying? No, this is a shortcut. You get there faster this way. Ah, okay. A little further. I'm actually very curious. Watch your head, Sensei. Shiroko, you're not living in a tent or cardboard house, are you? No, not anymore. In the beginning, I did. But I now inhabit a proper house. So you're living... So you were living in a tent? This way. I honestly surprised for her. I was surprised. I thought she'd just be out there running in the wild or something. Knowing Shiroko. An abandoned neighborhood. There are a lot of vacant homes in this area. Yes, there are many unoccupied homes in Abydos. Isn't it difficult to live like this if you have no electricity, running water, or plumbing? I suppose that would be difficult for some. Oh, this isn't it either, Sensei. As you said, it'd be rather uncomfortable to live in an abandoned neighborhood. My home is further ahead. Jeez! I mean, Shiroko travels an inhumane amount of distance from her home to Abydos, as what is a casual run for her had Sensei beyond exhausted. I could imagine that this Shiroko took a similar approach. We're here. Come inside, Sensei. Oh, this is surprisingly normal. I would never have expected to see Shiroko Terra in this environment. I get that she's not Shiroko Terra anymore. I just say that just to differentiate the two. This is my room. I apologize for the mess. I've been unable to clean it since last summer. It looks infinitely better than mine. I would never have expected to see Shiroko Terra. It's so colorful. I did not expect to see Shiroko Terra living in a room like this. This is it. It looks so ordinary. Yeah. Houses are rather ordinary. Well, that is true, but I see. Would you please place the groceries in the refrigerator, and there is a shelf above the washing machine for the detergent, and you have electricity and plumbing? Ah, it must be hot. Sure to turn on the air conditioner in just a moment. And you even have air conditioning? Yes, were you not expecting me to have these kinds of basic necessities? No, I wasn't! I honestly thought you were just living out in the wild or something. There's so many... They've repeatedly said it to Abydos about Shiroko basically being... Well, Sharika's saying she's not a wild animal, but everybody else seems to treat her like one. I honestly expected this version of you to basically have become that. I am honestly surprised. I'm honestly surprised to see you in such a nice environment. I honestly did not expect that. No, it's exactly what I'd hoped for. I'm thrilled. Yeah, I'm happy for her. I'm just surprised. Electricity and water doesn't normally run in these areas, but it was easy to remedy. It is an easy remedy. The student council established a solar power station nearby, so I wired this building up to it. I've set up an emergency generators as well. 1 diesel and 1 gasoline I've modified, a third one to generate electricity, with bicycle pedals for true emergencies. I see! That's actually amazing! While it's not an endless water supply, I also hooked up several water tanks. Even if we have no rain, I have sufficient amount for several months. I've connected the system to a filter and water softener, making it safe to drink. There is a fitness room upstairs, I converted the garage into a workshop for repairing bicycles. I've collected spare parts from abandoned bikes to fix up new ones. Wow, you're really handy. Yes, the Abydos district is a graveyard of abandoned items. I fix them and sell them to the shopping district. How? Oh, that's how. With many people entering the district, demand has been considerable. I think I wasn't worried for no reason, Shiroko. Yes. I'm an expert when it comes to surviving, so please don't worry about me, Sensei. I was a little worried that she was living in a tent or a cardboard box or something, just living out in the wild. Wow, that's what I expected. I was worried. I was not worried that she was struggling to survive. I knew she would be doing just fine. I still didn't want her to be homeless or anything, but I still knew she'd be doing just fine, but I'm still surprised to see this. Thrilled, but surprised. I mean, eventually you're gonna run out of stuff to fix, so you might want to find alternatives later down the road, but that's actually incredible. Also, you don't own the property, so technically if someone buys, you got some problems, but those are future problems. It got late eventually. I I got ready to head back. I'll be in touch, Shiroko. It may be difficult to contact. I must leave for a while. You're leaving? Are you going for one of your long rides? How nostalgic. No, I don't ride bicycles anymore. Oh, you don't? Why? What do you mean you don't ride anymore? I'll be leaving to find something I may need. Not quite yet, though. I don't know how much longer I'll be here, but please feel free to come visit me, Sensei. Goodbye. I fall in love with this Shiroko. Hey, Sensei, I have an amazing idea. Come here right away. I'm not sure what to expect here, but sure thing. Okay, Shiroko having an idea. Both versions of Shiroko still cause some concern. Okay, so let me explain it in person. Oh, I did not expect to get her L2D so soon. Similar, and it's gonna be robbing something, isn't it? In other words, oh wait, no, she said she wouldn't cause any trouble for Shiroko. In other words, you want to buy a lottery ticket with numbers you remember from your world to win a jackpot? Yes, I remember the winning numbers. I can see how that'd work, but is this morally correct? Is this morally correct no matter how you look at it? Okay, you know, I mean, yes, but I'd be curious about like who won it if they got like pulled out of a bad situation or like were dirt poor and then got made rich because of this. Something like that, I wouldn't want to interfere. But on another hand, Shiroko has been through hell. She has earned this. You see how that'd work, but she's been through hell. She deserves something nice. Plus, it can be, if she wants to, she can use it to help Abydos as well. I am the only person in Kavo's capable of implementing this method, and now that I've thought of it, I must see it through. It'll be interesting in a lot of different ways. But is it really okay? Are we breaking some universal balance? I'd be concerned if this did cause some weird funky shenanigans. Well, I can't back out now. Let's do it! This is a bad idea! Let's do it! But the winning numbers were completely different from the ones Shiroko remembered. Huh? I knew it wouldn't be so simple. I knew it. I apologize, Sensei. I wasted over 300 yen. Don't worry. I was really intrigued by the whole thing. Yes, I'm realizing this world has subtle differences from mine. Like what? It's difficult to delineate the exact differences, and my memories are hazy. Oh, what'd I click? And I clicked something. Oh well. I just realized I'm on top chat. Whoops. As if I woke up from a murky dream and everything as I knew it had ceased to be. Now I view even my own body through the lenses of a through that. As if I woke up from a murky dream and everything as I knew it had ceased to be. Now I view even my own body through the lens of strangers. through the lens of stranger. I'm not articulating this correctly. I'm sorry. I'm neither the Shiroko of my world nor the Shiroko of this one. It's... the differences are simply the differences, just as the lottery numbers were not the same. Some things still are the same. Yes. Some things are, like you, Sensei, it's peculiar. But you remain a constant, Sensei. And the fact that you love riding bicycles is the same, too. Shiroko, why did you stop riding? You even made a bicycle workshop in the house, and you even have a bicycle generator. Well, there's no deeper meaning to it. It's simply been a long time. I could bike for several thousand kilometers easily before. I may not be capable of that anymore. You are a lot stronger than that, a lot more fit than our Shiroko, and she is absurdly fit, so I think you'll be fine in that regard. Will I truly be able to ride again? What if my abilities have diminished? They've probably only improved. What if I do ride my bike and it only solidifies that I'll never be able to return to things as they were? What makes you say that? What happens if I awaken from this haze and discover that this isn't Abydos, that you were never here? What if it truly was just a dream? I'm rambling, aren't I? I apologize, Sensei. I'm not a dream, Shiroko. I'm right here in front of you. I won't disappear. So close. She jumps back. I know that much. You've always been a steadfast presence, Sensei. I do understand things unchanged still exist. I mean, technically I wasn't alive at this point, but that's another matter entirely. This path is familiar. I went this way when I embarked on my ride around Kavotos. I paused at this light to send a Momo talk. Oh, I got that from Shiroko Cycles thing. I remember even the minute details of this street. Yes, Sensei, this way. Wait for me, Shiroko. Here, Sensei, this is the best vantage point to view the street below. But wait for me, Shiroko. I can't keep up. My god. How are you so fast? According to online official comments, Shiroko's added each other as weak and fat in their phones. Oh my god. Someone said that before. Oh my god, you're beautiful, Shiroko Terra. You are beautiful. Now, I was right, her halo is changing back to its original state. I knew I wasn't crazy. I went back to volume out. It's darker than it is now. Yes, this place is the same. Perhaps the only thing that's changed is me. Yes, despite that, some things remain constant. That gives me comfort. Sensei, I believe I'll try cycling again. Also, that callback to Shiroko Cycle was actually kind of neat. I suspect there will be more obstacles along the way, but I think I'll be able to as long as you are with me, Sensei. Can we marry both Shirokos? Please? I'm glad. I'll cheer you on, Shiroko. Yes, thank you, Sensei. Also, your ears got a little bit bigger, too. And I do like how her skin's a little bit paler, too. It kind of makes her look a little bit more pretty as well. Sensei, this is a disaster. I tried to on a riding suit just in case, but the zipper... Oh my... Oh. There's... Just as you break up they've added weak and fat to their phones, I get this. Just so there's no misunderstanding. Oh, just so there's, I have not gained weight. Oh, of course not. Do not comment about her chest, Sensei. Do not comment about her chest, Sensei. Do not comment about her chest, Sensei. I will not do it. I will not do it. I will not do it. Good night, Sensei. God, I've wanted to pet her for so long. I've wanted to pet Shiroko Terra for so long. Aww. Okay, it would be cool with her being more of like a wolf. Like if the wolf and cat characters kind of like tried to paw at the thing flying around as opposed to look at it. That would be a nice little touch, especially Shiroko Terra. Buzz, right? Worth the wait. Yes, but I didn't want to wait that long. I'm going to do her Valentine's Day event after this. I love her callback to Shiroko cycling. Hey, Sensei, can we hang out if it's alright with you? What's wrong, Shiroko? I need some advice. Alright. Okay, thanks. So I do really hope... I mean, if this was Volume 3 and they just... If this was, Volume 1, Chapter 3, and this is the one that was out before... Well, I know, I'm going to do her Valentine's event after this, but, I did the base Shiroko's Valentine already. I skipped Terror's one, though. But I have it. What was I saying? Shit, I forgot. I really hope that they give Shiroko Terror some attention. I mean, I get that Volume 1, Chapter 3 was probably fairly recent, I would assume, because they just came out with Chapter 5, Volume 2. And there's only XD Current Examination, however you pronounce it, which I'm going to do before Volume 5, Chapter 2. I'm going to do that one first. XD Examination, however you pronounce it. Hello, Casual! Sorry, I've been really focused on Terror. I don't know when you popped in, but hello! But, I'm going to do XD Examination and then Volume 5, Chapter 2. But I could imagine that this one, the volume I just did, was somewhat recent, if it's just before those two. Because the one just got added. So, I would assume they added her after they released Volume 1, Chapter 3, I would assume. So she's probably still a newish character, correct? But I really hope they do more, like, alternatives to Shiroko Terror specifically. Like, we have Shiroko Swimsuit, Shiroko Cycling. It would be really cool if that we got alternates to Terror soon. Like, alternates to Terror. Also, see if... they keep mentioning that she doesn't want to be in one place with Shiroko for too long, because it might cause issue with the timeline or whatever. There's been no evidence to show that that could be the case. And if it's people mistaking the two Shirokas together, they could just say they're twins. so people don't get suspicious. But, yeah, I really hope they give alternatives to Shiroko Terror. Because that would be really neat. To see more of her. Not in, like, serious events, but more seeing Shiroko Terror in more lighthearted events, like that beach festival thing I just did. Like, events like this one, A Flower Blooms Among the 100, like this one. Like, more lighthearted events with Shiroko Terror and getting alternates for her. That would be really nice. And her halo is changing. Like, I did go back to Volume F to confirm it. I noticed that her halo is changing. It's less fragmented and a brighter color. It would be cooler that as the stories progress, and you do them, that her halo gradually gets a little bit, maybe not entirely, like, I'm not talking about, like, making it go back to exactly how Shiroko's is, regular Shiroko's. Like, still have it a little bit cracked and fragmented, maybe not quite as bright because she has kind of been through hell. But maybe with each event having it a little bit brighter and a little bit more repaired. Like, maybe still have it, have this gap right here filled in, but still have it a little bit chipped and stuff like that. That, like, as time went on, you did a little side events of her. I would really love that. That'd be a nice touch for her story. Masked Rider. Oh, no. Okay, the masks are already a little goofy, but seeing it on Shiroko Terror, it just... I can't take it seriously. I could take the other one seriously, mind you. But it just takes ridiculousness to another level when I see that on Shiroko Terror's face. I was waiting for the spot. Shiroko and I had arranged the meeting. Had arranged to meet up. Watch it get out of my way! Whoa, a truck! Get to safety. Please, stop that thief! They're stealing my truck! They're after my lettuce. Prices have been skyrocketing lately. Seems that the security in Abydos is getting worse these days. No, it's always been bad, Sensei. You usually help them and then go somewhere else. You're never spent a long time just walking through the streets. More importantly, right now. Also, hello, casual. Please step aside, Sensei. Hey, Terror. A monster on a bike? It's the Masked Rider. That bicycle overtook the truck? Well, shit. Well, the truck's gone. Thank you, Masked Rider. Did you think I got to see the Masked Rider with my own two eyes? I thought you were just a legend. Should we relocate, Sensei? Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, her halo is healing. That's a nice touch. But yeah, like what I'm saying is, like, you see all, like, these cracks and everything. Like, maybe have, like, little side events with her. Like, more lighthearted ones. And more lighthearted storylines with her. And each one you do it for... It would be a really cool touch if the devs could do this. With each time you do one of those. Like, if you have her, like, her L2D up, or you see her, like, if you have her, like, L2D up, or in future stories as well, that this slowly starts to repair itself. Like, less cracks, less gaps in her halo, a little bit brighter color. That would be a really cool touch. Like, it's healing as each time you do these, like, lighthearted stories. That'd be a really, really emotional kind of touch. I am happy. I am glad I noticed that. This is a small detail I might not have noticed. Yes, this should do. No, not at all. You stick out like a sore thumb. Are you the Masked Rider? I've been covering my face to avoid instigating any strange rumors. It's had the opposite effect. Yes, my plan has backfired ever so slightly. Well, I mean, at least your main goal is not cause problems for the other Shiroko, so you're doing this. Anyway, is that your new bicycle? Yes. It's the black edition, although it's unfinished. I still haven't gotten, although it's unfinished, I still haven't gotten a riding suit. Not the L2D, since that's a window memory of time. Well, that's what, well, I'm saying with L2D, though, that's the thing. It's kind of like, yeah, window memory of time, sure, but the thing is, they could work that in a little bit and say that it's Sensei and her revisiting that spot or something like that. But even if you don't want to do that specifically, there's still ways you could do that. There's still ways you could do that, though. Like, obviously, don't do anything with the Momo talks or anything like that, but the L2D, though, that could be worked in as saying that. And I'm not saying to change it for players who have not done it. I'm not saying to change it for players who have not done it. Change it for the players who have. They could work it in, say that it's her and Sensei revisiting that spot, or something like that. There's ways they could work that in. I still think it'd be a really heartwarming thing to actually have a visual representation of, like, her halo kind of healing. Yes, the black edition, although it's unfinished, and I still haven't gotten a riding suit. And still leave a window memory where you can revisit that exact moment if you want to see that exact moment again. I'll show it to you once. It's completely different. That equates then means Sensei sleeps with Hoshino again and again and again and again. Huh? I mean, Hoshino hasn't really changed. Her halo hasn't really changed at all. It changed to that eye thing and then went back to normal. And I'm saying for Shiroko, I'm saying that could be a specific, unique thing to her. And there's another example I want to use. I'll do after this Momo. I'm gonna use Chirino as a example of how they could integrate like more than one L2. Like, it's the same L2D and you can switch between them. I'll use Chirino as an example. Like, she's the only one I've seen that has 3 things you can cycle through and not 2, but I'll use her, that's why I'm going to use her as an example later, but I'll show you kind of an idea I have. I'll show it to you once it's complete. So, what's the issue you mentioned? Yes. The Flagosha Task Force has asked me to become a member of the Abbott Student Council. It may just be a title, but I'm fully aware of that title's significance. I am unsure of how to respond. What do I say, Sensei? Also, if you want to spend time with them, I'm sure someone in Millennium who we can trust, if you're worried about you being with the other Shiroko for too long could cause problems with the timeline, or whatever it was, I'm sure we have people like that, one beautiful genius hacker who I can never remember her exact name. People we can trust who can monitor stuff like that. Who probably have the means or knowledge to monitor stuff like that to make sure everything's okay, that there's no disruptions, and if there are, then we know you can't be in one place for too long with her. We can have someone monitor that. And we could just say you're twins, so people don't think it's so they don't start asking questions. What do I say, Sensei? The Smash Swimsuit Gang! I had to. The future's bleak either way. Is Abbott also going to be okay? The Master Rider. The Master Rider is a lot cooler, though. I can't answer that for you. Well... What I can say, though, is that everyone's worried about you. I really, really hope she gets a lot more attention in the future, though. I really do. Because I really love this character. Like, as a character, I'm really starting to love her. Yes, I know. I suppose I have no other choice but to accept. I'll send them a Momo Talk right now. Oh, she's actually doing it! What did you tell them? It's a secret, and I'll tell you later. A secret? They responded quick. I swear, if they do the idol thing in Shiroko Tero's dress. If they give her a different, if they give her that exact dress but in brighter colors, or slightly different, they could do their idol thing with Shiroko Terror. What'd they say? Yeah, we accept your challenge. Bring it on, Master Rider. The Master Rider swimsuit gang. Oh no. I think I know who sent it. Yes. I do too. Wait, so did she not actually get invited? Showdown. Yeah. It somehow led to a street race. A street race? Who won? Well, if you want to know the results, 4 wins, 7 losses, 1 tie. We raced 12 times. I lost. I knew they'd be strong. Well, I'm assuming this is our Shiroko. You lost in a race? I really thought you would just be faster and stronger. Plus, she's gone through some shit. She was the Avatar of Death or whatever. She is the Wolf God of Death and all that. Wow, and she did actually get power from the chrome and all that. While she doesn't really have that now, I could still imagine that probably amped her up a bit from our regular Shiroko too. I'm surprised she lost. I knew they'd be strong, but all good. They even had their riding suits on. I'll get them back next time when I finish my bike, that is. You should come watch, Sensei. Of course, I'll be there. Who are you going to support? That's a secret. I can't tell. That's a secret. Okay. I thought you'd say that. Thanks, Sensei. I'll talk to you next time. Fat. She is not. Her booba got bigger. And I am not sure if that's just a 1-year difference between the two or if the chroma gave her a blessing or something. I don't know. But she is not fat. She just has bigger boob. I guess technically that would make her fatter. Okay, yeah, I can see Shiroko. Wait, is the whole reason she calls her fat chest envy? Is that it? No, imagine if that was the chroma, though, that did that. It would not be the weirdest thing an Outer God has done in anime. It would not. But anyway, I'll show you what I mean. With her halo, healing through the L2D. Where is it? I already go bye-bye. I need Shihiro. Ah, shit, I'm out. Oh. I mean, I wouldn't say she's less in shape. Not that much time has passed. She's been out running wild. not that much time has passed. And again, I assume that she would at least be a little bit amped up from our regular Shiroko would be. Because yes, Shiroko is getting significantly stronger as time goes on. It showed that with Hoshino. But like, even then, she was a lot faster than during that Bana thing than she was before. But that's how they made it sound. But I just can't see her losing. At most, she's out of practice of riding a bike. It seems like that this Shiroko Terror would be faster and stronger. I don't know if she's actually amped up from the regular Shiroko at all anymore. But she could go head-to-head with Hoshido Terror. She was actually holding her own. She had help, but she was doing real good. She really turned the tide of battle against her, but... So she is significantly stronger than our regular Shiroko, so so that's why I'm surprised. It seems like she is just better. Well, that's just it. There's a year age difference. I don't know how long she's been I don't know how many different Kavotos she has fought and destroyed. But she's only been out of practice for like a year. There's a year age difference between ours and theirs. She has some more experience, but not an astronomical amount. She's been out of practice for a while, but not for long. That's the thing. And being physically faster and stronger would make a difference when you're pedaling a bike. That would make a massive difference. And she clearly is not out of practice anymore either. She's been riding that thing around a lot, it seems. How many tires does Shiroko go through? She rides that thing faster than what the trains can get from point A to point B. How many tires does she go through? I don't know, it really seems like I can't stop petting Shiroko Terror. I don't know, it just doesn't seem like it would be. Oh yeah, that's why I was doing Chihiro's thing. That's Shinatsu. Did I not add her? Oh no, I did, she's just number 10 now. Okay, so here's what I mean. Okay, so image that this is a live 2D. With Shiroko Terror and her halos like all fragmented. Like if they could work this in where it's the same live 2D but they change the halo, because when they do live 2D animations there's layers in the animation. I can't imagine this would be too hard for them to do. Is that if you do some of the more lighthearted events with Shiroko Terror, that the more fragmented, cracked halo, you would have an option right here to go through another one. Like this one just removes her mustache, but let's say it was Shiroko Terror and you did that, and then her halo was a little bit more repaired. And so I don't want them to completely restore her halo by any means. She's been through hell, she has her scars, that should never go away entirely. But it would still be cool if it was like a little less cracked, there were less gaps in it and all that. I'm using her as an example because I don't have anybody else who has this 3 as opposed to 2. But yeah, like Shiroko, Terror, normal, Halo, so a little fragments and everything, and then this next one, it's a little bit more healed up. By the way, the cat is the live snake. I have to go to work tomorrow, because someone quit and I gotta fill in for him, so I won't be able to stop by the cat, but tell her I said hello. Tell her I said hello. Yeah, I couldn't think of a better example. I think I'm making sense, I'm not sure. Iori and Terra. Oh, I didn't even read that. I was distracted by emotional moments. I did not have time for Deadpool VR. I'll tell you about it's called VR Deadpool. Would you play it? My new job a lot makes me be on my feet all freaking day. I don't know if I could survive a VR game on top of that after. And I can only handle so much VR. I want to give into the Radius 2 more time to update and for them to fix the god-awful performance that it has. If I'm going to continue a VR game, it's going to be that. And that's just it. It just doesn't feel the same. Plus, I don't have a way to remove the arms of my chair. Those would get in the way. And I've tried the sit-down thing when I've been nauseous before for Resident Evil 4 when I recorded Resident Evil 4 VR. And uploaded that series. Twice, because I did professional too, but... my chair, like, it gets in the way. Having my arms up with the VR controls, it gets in the way when I've got to reach down for something. I can't remove the arms from my chair. They're in the way. And it's not really a comfortable position to be in. Speaking of which, I'm going to raise the arms slightly, so... There we go. Oh yeah, like this, you see all the cracks and everything in her Halo, go through those cycles, and then have them slightly more repaired. Which, like, with each lighthearted event that shows, as a way to show that she's healing. With the cycle through like this. I'm gonna click through these because I've never done them, I'm curious. Oh, so he actually invites her to the shell building and everything, too. I could imagine with how much she has been through that Sensei given her some special treatment, too. So it makes sense if we've seen more of her. You'll get your super special unique L2D when I get my dress Haruka! I want my own unique version of Shiroko Terror! You have multiple Harukas! I've got one Terror! I've got one Shiroko Kuruko? Is that how they say her name? I'm just gonna call her Shiroko Terror. I know that's not what she's called anymore, but it's just easier so I don't differentiate too, because I'm gonna get confused like everybody else. Why are you staring at me? Because you're beautiful! A staring contest? Game on? No, 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 no! You're just really, really beautiful! It's full of things I miss. About the snacks in the lounge. I'm going to a Valentine's Day after this. Sorry, I ate a few. Shiroko! Can I have more? Yes! Thanks. Shiroko, it's fine. Eat the whole damn vending machine. I won't stop you. It was worth the wait, but I did not want to have to wait that long. Okay, now she's just cycling. Okay, just to show, as a symbolic gesture of how much I like Terror. Just as a symbolic version of how much I do like Terror. I can't get rid of one of these two Hinas. It was hell to get these two because it was the very last boy I could possibly manage for both of them. This is symbolic, just shows how much I love Terror. I'm gonna make her. I'm gonna make her number 3. Wait, where'd Terror go? I didn't confirm it. Shit. Well, I'm gonna get rid of that Hina and just have another student. Where's, I'm gonna get rid of her and have the other Shiroko cycle back. Where's Shiroko's cycle? Where is Shiroko's cycle? I'm probably never gonna use her. Yeah, it's more symbolic gesture. I'm making Shiroko Terror number 3. Oh, I did not mean to make her. I did not mean to make her 1. Shit, I have screwed up. There you go. No! I did not mean to make her number 1. Hina is number 1. Shit! God frick! I will get this right, damn it! I'm just gonna have to redo everything, aren't I? I'm just gonna have to redo it all. It's making an emotional moment. I fucked it up. I am not. Hina will always be top spot, but I am trying to make Shiroko 3rd. Damn it! There we go. That would have been so much easier. That would have been so much easier had I just done that. Now, what was my other moment? What my moment? How'd I have the others? I don't remember. I tried to make an emotional moment by making her number 3, and I effed it up. I effed it up. Kikyo. Sayori. You. Hello, Blue Fire. I have Hina. Okay, I did it correctly, right? I tried to make it a emotional show how much I love Terra by making her number 3, and only having and removing one of my Hinas, but God, I messed it up. Hi, Blue Fire. Sure. It's Shiroko Terror. Shiroko had the most variants in the game. That is a lie, Last Echo, and you know it. Shiroko Terror is not Shiroko. She is, but she isn't. She is someone different. It's proof in the cafe. You can have 2 Shirokos. Damn it, she's gone. I don't have an invite. Just a flex that I'm right. But you normally, if you invite Shiroko in, normally if you invite one variant into the other, that I can speak. Normally if you invite one variant in when there's another in the cafe, they just switch. You don't have 2 of them in the same place. Shiroko Terror, you can. That's obvious that they are not the same character. They are a different character. Therefore, she has no variants. Terror has no variants. Alright, Chica. I say, did you see what I said before? I made myself blind in both eyes in Sea of Thieves. How the hell did you do that? Oh yeah, you can have 2 eye patches. I'm dumb. They are like Transformers, but same, but different form. I don't know. Well, cope. I am not coping. I am right. We have no Shiroko Terra variant. She is one. She is in the same boat as Shizumi right now. She has no variants. None to speak of. Well, she's stinkier. The smelly cat is stinkier than me. She has no right. None. Also, I would love to see interactions between her and Sayori specifically. Because I can see some similarities between the two. In terms of that they have both kind of lived through hell. And it would be kind of curious. And both of them are kind of dealing with their past and moving on. In a sense. It would be kind of neat to see her and Sayori kind of interact too. Also, Sayori may not be the same level of powerhouse that some of these girls are, but damn, she has got the skill. Anyway, let's do a Valentine's event. You would like Fate Go, where half the cast is Saberface. I kind of wanted to try Fate Go because I really love Kuro von Heinsberg. Like, she almost has a similar pull that Hina's swimsuit did for me. The Fate, but I don't like the gameplay. Even less than Blue Archive. I'm kind of sad I have no more Shiroko Terra content. But now Shiroko Terra, like Kina, will be an eternal thing that is always on my students I can cycle through. She is now calling you a stinky little baby snake? Why do all Latinas have a bite to them? Why? I swore I would never call her this, but I'm going to do it now. Elder, you're a munchkin. Kuroko nickname is like Ilya's sister. Kuro means black. I know it means black. I know Noir also means black. That means the guy from The Boys, Black Noir. His actual name is literally just Black Black. Is there any mini stories with Terror? Mini or side stories? Come on, one had to have been unlocked after Terror. Come on. What had to have been unlocked after Terror? It was not. I still need to do more of these. I might actually do one after the Valentine's Day. Taken a step further because the Shiro is Shiroko. The Shiro in Shiroko is white. Oh, it is? That I did not know. Okay, so we have a wolf god of death, and then we have Horus, which when I looked up who Horus was, is the god of war. We have 2 of them in Habitats now. At this rate, they're all gonna become something. Who's next? Sharika? Nanomi? Hell, Set appeared. Why not? By the way, Horus had the sun in one eye and the moon in the other. Hoshino's eyes. Oh. Oh, I knew they were heterochromic, but I knew they were different than each other, but I didn't know that's what they represented. Also, Shuo. So far, there have been 2 terrors, and so far there have been 2 terrors: Shiroko Terror and Hoshino Terror. Both of them heterochromic. They had both of them had different eye colors. That so far has been consistent. While Shiroko specifically has a pupil difference rather than an eye color difference, but so far there's only 3 students. Shiroko, well, 4 Shiroko Terror, Hoshino, and Shuo. I am seeing in Shuo, well, Shuo's not a terror, but Shuo also has heterochromic eyes, heterochromia. I would not be surprised if she ends up becoming a terror as well at some point. I am seeing a pattern here. That's 2. I would not be surprised if there's a 3rd. Also, it'd be kind of cool if their eyes were inverted. Like, Shuo had the same eye that Hoshino did. Also, I've seen artwork of her having a clock in her eye. Was it just a fan thing? I mean, I just randomly stumbled upon a couple of those, didn't really think anything of it, and moved on. I thought it was just because it looked like Kurumi from Data Live that they did that. Does that have some meaning behind it, or no? Or was that just the whole representation of the Dungeon Dweller, who I didn't know of? Terror. Where is... There's Terror. Well, Snake, I will see you on the other side. You are going to get beaten a lot with a lot of chanclas from what Elder said. Oh, shit. That's probably just a joke on Kurumi. I wasn't sure. Like, part of me was thinking that after she became a terror and the eye opened up, I was thinking that maybe she was going to be, like, the most powerful, one of the more powerful gods, like Kronos or something like that, but... Hey, you're going to be black and blue and yellow, Snake. It's always, again, that's a Latino thing. They threaten you with chanclas. I was busy with work until late in the evening. Uh-oh. Why does everybody blow up the front door? Or the roof? I guess someone's here again. Tidy up my surroundings. This is just, it's so normal to him. It's just like, you're completely unshaken. I mean, how many times did this happen to him? I'm pretty sure the ninjas did it. I can't remember who else did it. I know it's happened to him several times before, and then Wakamo did it. The, Rabbit Squad did it. Fox Squad, I think, kicked open his door or something like that, didn't they? This is just a normal occurrence to him. Plus, well, the dungeon dweller happened. Yeah, this would more or less just be normal to him at this point. You are completely unshaken. I see. These kinds of situations are par for the course for... Yeah. Yeah, he's also survived Gehenna on more than one occasion. Shiroko, huh, that was unexpected. I had hoped to catch you off guard, but it was a failure. Huh? You were wondering what's going on? That was your primary concern? My sudden appearance was of no surprise to you, yet you have no idea as to the reason behind my presence here. That was a joke. Even I am aware of the type of person you are now. You were so clueless when it came to these things, to the point where even I thought it was rather over the top. Is this that chocolate? You got a bunch this time. Yes, you remembered. I believe you would, so I made certain to prepare enough of it this time, Sensei. Just say, do we need to review? And when Elder wouldn't stop laughing? No, we don't need a repeat incident. I am now in the position to get you something like this without being such a burden in many different ways. Huh? Why did I get you the same product that Shiroko of this world got you, just more of it? There's some kind of competition going on. Are you... conscious of her? Competition? Conscious? No, that's not it. Not the slightest. I am perfectly aware of everything me from this world would do. A competition can only happen when the opponent is on equal standing, Sensei. In my case, I've already won. You're definitely very conscious of her. Stop competing over something so weird. I mean, Sensei, Shiroko Terror, you're technically the same person, so it's okay for both. I don't know how it works. This is a whole new situation even I'm not prepared for. You're definitely very conscious of her. I just it just as I predicted. That was an expected reaction. Thank you for always being yourself. Anyways, my mission is complete. I'm satisfied. I'll be on my way, Sensei. What, you're leaving already? You should stay a while. No, I think it's better if I don't linger. Also, we can always contact each other whenever it's necessary. There is nothing wrong with you spending more time with us, Terror. Shiroko, Abados Student Council. So she did accept. She is part of the Student Council now. I said kind of the same. But I said kind of the same. It's weird. But yes, okay, let's face it. Terror's character is very different from Shiroko's character if we're going back to her having alternatives. At least give her one. Now, even having her run in with Problem Solver could be made into a happy event, so you could have both. And I'm going to use the 3 emojis a lot now. Fight me. You're much more adept at coming up with excuses than I am. But still, I thought it would give you a bit more of relief if I showed up in person here and there. Yes. If I'm correct, that is simply who you are. I'm also doing this to reassure you. I'm doing fine, and will continue to do so in the future. What do you think? I'm an excellent student, am I not? Are you being considerate of me? That's amazing. You're all grown up now. You're the only one I can count. You're the only one I can count on, Shiroko. Sensei, don't pretend like you don't give Hina never-ending favoritism and calling her the most reliable and everything. The game development department outed you on that one. You flatter me. Well, it would be a bit difficult for... And also, this is another point that they are kind of different people, in the sense that they both have Valentine's events. They are different characters, but the same. It's weird, but they are different. So she did accept the Abados Student Council thing, though. That's nice. Well, it would be a bit difficult to visit frequently, considering mine and everyone else's position. But I will stop by from time to time, so when you seem free, at times like now, I shall see you, Sensei. Shiroko gave me a bright smile before quickly disappearing. Shiroko gifted me a ridiculous amount of chocolate, but I ate them all to recharge after reorganizing the messy office. Oh my gosh, I love Terror so much.
Dun, dun.
She quickly accelerated a third favorite, possibly second, depending on any future actions with Mika and her. Let's go check out her chocolate, because I never read that one either. Where is the chocolate? I can't remember. Items. Items, that's it, items. There's all the chocolates. Aw, Plana didn't have a Valentine? Oh, man. Boo. Where is it? Also, I love how Sensei just was left with more questions after Hanako left this one. Wait, where is it? I know I have her chocolate. Where is it? There it is. Oh, you actually have to unlock Plana. Okay. Because I technically had her during the, resurrection events or whatever they were, that boss fight where you feel like a lot of the students. I didn't really understand who she was. I assumed something happened in the story that made Arona's hair turn that color. I legitimately just did not piece together that was Plana or the Chromas thing. But I just assumed that maybe it was there and I just didn't get it. But okay, I didn't know I had to unlock her. Okay. A chocolate that the other Shiroko once gave you, but in large quantity this time. It carries all her earnest feelings besides the many worries that she quietly shoulders. I'm gonna do Abados's mini story and I'm gonna call it quits. Limes is so good. Shame you didn't. Shame you don't have this cute cookies. I mean, I assume the Valentine's Day event is just something that keeps rolling around over and over again, right? I could just get it next year.
あれ、見えますか？プラナちゃん。あれのことですか？先輩。はい。
I'll make that a priority.
あっちはどうですか？
Okay, group story. What time is it? I'll do a group story depending on how long the Abados group story is. I might do a mini story. I don't care about the Red Winter School. It's not that interesting to me. I'll see behind if your name is called. My head's still ringing. At least the fever's almost gone. Well, look at the time. I told them I'd be resting at my place today. You're also supposed to be at the gym for cleaning. They should be fine on their own, right? Sharika and the rest? If I'm the one who accepted the part-time job, but I couldn't make it, even though everyone told me that they don't mind. This is because they speak nonsense constantly. I've seen that one. I've seen that mini story, I think, or Red Winter story. I can't remember if it's Red Winter's story or a mini story. But that was like one of the, I think that was the very first mini story I did, like first stream or second stream, I think. It's the one where Mikado planned a coup with Marina, but then she called out Marina for the signal to start the coup, and then she realized, oh, Marina is currently in prison or whatever, because she tried to pull one prior to Mikado showing up. I remember that one. One of Mikado's many goofs. I might actually pull for Mikado, because I'm curious about what makes her a great leader. I mean, clearly, if you're the leader of the Chaos Incarnate that is Gehenna, you have to be just built better to be able to handle that insanity. It is in a category where everybody is just built different. You have to just be built better. So Mikado has to be a good leader and all that. I kind of want to pull for her just to see, like, what actually makes her a good leader, because I haven't really seen much of her. It's just been, oh my god, please get this woman off the screen every time I see her. Like, every time I see her, I just think, oh no, what's gonna go wrong? So I kind of want to pull for her next time she comes around, just so I can see what she's, like. For more news, King Snake? Okay, being called King Snake, that sounds interesting until I remember 2.5 Men, and that's what Charlie Harper calls his penis. Moving on. Always telling me their ridiculous plans like kidnapping students from other schools. So that's why, I should bring some snacks to our club room later. I think they deserve a warm welcome when they get back. They're working hard in my stead after all. Buzz. A Momo talk. What's the news? Oh, it's from Hoshino. Yo-ho, Ayade! We've arrived at the part-time gig, but we have a bit of a problem. The gym is in even worse shape than I imagined, but I'm not sure we are in the right place. We've swept the entrance of the gym clean, but there's a lot more trash inside. It seems to be too much manual labor for an old lady like me. can we just not do it and say we did? Do we really have to do this whole job? Poor Ayane, even when she's sick, can't even get a break. Inside the illegally... what? Remodeled gym. Boom! Boom! Oh no, they're blowing it up. There's more coming from out from inside. There's a ton. No problem, leave it to me. Did Ayane really... Did Ayane reply? Did she say... What did she say? What are we supposed to be doing this? Are we supposed to be doing this well? Let me see what Ayane wrote. Oh, please, you can handle simple stuff like this by yourself. Part-time jobs are supposed to be tiring and difficult. So just do it. That's what it says. Is she mad? She sounds mad. If we give up here, we'll be letting Ayane down. There's no turning back. There's no turning back. Cheer up, everyone, for Ayane. You're right, we have to properly complete the task Ayane gave us. Yeah, I knew that already, duh. I was just checking. Now, let's go. Could this be the power of friendship? Ah, how I envy the young. Remember, you're not that much older than me. What's the news? Ugh, all done. Good, this is perfect. This morning of snacks and drinks. They just leveled the gymnasium, didn't they? This will be a great way to welcome the crew back after a hard day's work. We're taking longer than I expected, though. This job shouldn't have taken this long. I know if there was a lot to clean up, I should have gone with them. I feel like I let them down. A phone call? Advanced Closure Task Force. How can I help you? Pardon? The team that's supposed to clean up the gym hasn't arrived yet? No way, Hoshino just contacted me saying... What? Cancellation charge? Please just hold on a second. I'm sure there's been some kind of misunderstanding. Hello? Hello? What? Hello? Is this the Abelastral Closure Task Force? Who's this? We've confirmed that your academy students got into a scuffle with our town's extremist sports organization, the Morning Radio Calisthenics Advocate Group. Come again? During the skirmish, an Abados student's drone bombarded and demolished the entire gym, leaving the entire facility, both inside and out, unusable. Surely this is a fault of our town's extremist organizations to some degree, but the damages are through the roof, which unfortunately leaves us no choice but to make a claim on your academy for the proportionate amount of damages. What? Hold on, you can't just barge in like that. I'm not ready. Sometimes it's better to go with the flow, Sharika. Hey, Ayane, we're back. We're back. So it turns out we're at the wrong gym. Isn't that funny? I mean, she did say we're not sure if we're at the right gym. Are you already on the phone? Oh, it looks like we're in trouble. I'll have to explain things myself if I want to come up with an excuse. Maybe I'm too late. Oh no, we're in even more trouble now that the time we fought the radio callous troops, aren't we? We might have miscalculated the amount of explosives I had on that drone, which ended up destroying a pillar or two. Please just stay still and stop getting on Ayane's nerves. Don't move. Her vision is based on movement. Wait, Ayane, just a second. I understand why you might be mad. You're totally right to be mad, but there's a good reason for this. Well, it's more of an excuse than a reason, but hear me out. So the thing is... Oh no, it's even scarier. Starting now, if I call your name, stay in the room. She's gonna make a face similar to Ui did, isn't she? Sharika? Yes, me? Everyone except Sharika. Please leave. Why Sharika? Why Sharika? Why Sharika? I need answers. Why Sharika? Why is she safe? Why is Sharika safe?
そういうことですね。
Oh wait, no, she's not safe. Why is Sharika in danger?
なるほど。
Why did she single out Sharika? What did she do? Hoshido and
うーん。
Shiroko seem
そ
to
う
be
いう
most
構
at
造なん
fault.
ですね。
Why?
なるほど。
Okay, I'm gonna do a mini story, they call it. Did I do all the Highlander logs? Although I'm sure the fact that their bullets can shred tanks and everything, that Homelander's just gonna get freaking ganked. Barely break apart a small room and he got a... Maeve took him out, nearly took him out. I meant to say Highlander. I think I'll... I think I'll continue the Lost Gift. The next morning... Also... Sora has a lot of different animations for her live too, because she's in the Angel 24. I'm surprised they don't give her a similar treatment to, Arona and Plana, where she's just 2D animated. Not 2D animated, live 2D animated. Welcome to Angel 24. Good morning. This student is Hina, the head prefect of Gehenna. Her reputation really precedes her. Head prefect Hina doesn't talk much, her expression doesn't really change either, and so it's hard to imagine her getting a personal gift for someone. But the head prefect team duties lead her to interacting with Sensei a lot, so she totally could have gotten them a gift. You're head prefect Hina from Gehenna Academy, right? Yes. Do you need something? No, not at all. I'm curious about anything. I'm not curious about anything or even concerned about anything in particular. Well, so... Do you have any Christmas plans? For Christmas? Yes, even if your head prefect duties keep you busy, I thought you might have a chance to relax a bit for Christmas. Like go to a special party or maybe give someone a gift. I don't know. Why are you so curious about my plans? Oh no, she's getting suspicious. So... You see, I'm actually in a middle school student. I only have a few more years until high school. I'm still deciding on which school to aim for, so I randomly thought that it'd be nice to know that, how Gehenna students spend their holidays. School decisions, but to Gehenna? Exactly, is that weird? Yes! Gehenna doesn't like Gehenna. They're always blowing each other up. You belong in Trinity. You innocent little creature, you. No, I wouldn't say weird. Middle school students just don't usually dream of entering Gehenna. This may be a first. That's more of a red flag that you want to go to Gehenna. You seem like a diligent enough student to me. Is it that you're secretly hoping for a more carefree environment than this? Huh? Have you been watching me all this time? Not intentionally, but it happened naturally since I do see you whenever I come to Shale. You guard Shale's convenience store earnestly without complaint. It'd be easy for a middle schooler to find excuses to slack off in a place like this, but I've always found you diligently fulfilling your duty. The shelves are never empty. When you're working, I admire that about you. Gehenna's roster is filled to the brim with students who do whatever they want, whenever they want. So it just seems like theatrical to my understanding of you, but of course, it's your choice. Oh, it is so rare we see Hina smile like that. And of course, as the head prefect, it'd only be a boon if a diligent student like you were to become one of my underclassmen. Thank you! Aw, did Hina find her own cute little underclassmen like Hoshido did and Yume did? Aw. But on to the topic, I'm planning on spending Christmas at the head prefect team's office with the other members. Akko, that is, the senior administrator of the prefect team, wanted to spend this Christmas together, so she planned something. I'm busy with work anyway, so I wasn't planning on leaving the office to begin with. I see, did someone else bring this gift? A gift? Never mind. Sora, I'll give you my number. If you need me, feel free to contact me. If you have any more questions about Gehenna, or have any problems, I can help. Sora, you sweet, sweet little angel, you do not belong in Gehenna. You are not built for Gehenna. You're just not. Thank you. If the Sora's ever under attack, I'll be sure to contact you. Hopefully it doesn't come to that. No, Hina is main wife. Hina is definitely main wife. Welcome to Angel 24. Did you have the new mint chocolate bun or whatever it's called? Also, if you have in the other flavors, I'd like one of each. Okay, coming right up. She's from Trinity General School. She looks a little scary, but she gets soft, sweet desserts a lot. Even on a normal day, she tends to buy desserts made for gifting. Maybe she got a dessert gift for Sensei. Miss, have you ordered your Christmas cake this season yet? Cake? All of a sudden, why? Is this an Angel 24 cake promotion? No, it's not for the store, it's a personal question. I'm just curious about what kind of cakes Trinity students like to eat during Christmas. What? Trinity? Did I tell you I'm from Trinity? No, you didn't. I didn't, right? But all on your own, you just thought I looked like a Trinity student. Oh? I mean, they tend to, yeah, Trinity students, both Trinity and Gehenna students tend to have a look to them. I feel like Sora is a 20s, is in a 20s despite looking like she has no age confirmation. She just said she's in middle school. I mean, Sora is still wife, mind you, but that's what she said. So I don't think any student wants to work as a convenience store employee. I mean, they are very common part-time jobs for students and like state college students, high school students who want a little extra money, stuff like that. So that's not too uncommon. Why is she so happy? I can see that Trinity symbol on her jacket. Well, yeah, plus you can usually look at someone and tell that they're a Trinity student or a Gehenna student. They have a tendency to have a look to them. Now, about Trinity and cakes. I guess there were numerous online Trinity students only eating super luxurious desserts. Is that why you're asking? Well, I can't speak for all the Trinity students, but being from Trinity doesn't mean you can only appreciate expensive things. Good food is good food, right? For example, a special Yuli log cake from my favorite store in the DU this Christmas. Actually, it's limited time, first come, first serve reservation product, so I don't think it's a good example. Sorry. It's fine, I was just curious. Then, who are you planning to sharing that cake with? From some of the same club? Another group? Maybe Sensei? There's no way! I'm sorry. Whoops, I slipped up again. Sorry, I raised my voice when I'm surprised. Oh, just like a cat, oh. It's definitely not your fault, it's other people who made me this way. I hope you can understand. No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Thank you. You're more mature than you look. To answer your question, well, I can't say I never shared dessert with Sensei. But this Christmas, I'm going to eat cake with the members of my club and help us out the sisterhood. The sisterhood is going to give a homemade panettone after Christmas. I'm gonna screenshot that because I want to look that up later. They say that there's nothing special about it, but a good thing is a good thing. Also, I want to see Mika more too. We don't see Mika much. Sensei said that you're my princess, and then we just never had any real interactions with her outside of Trinity, and never actually seen him treat her like that. Now I'm sad. I see. I guess this gift was prepared by another student. Hey, Sora, was it... What about you? What are you doing for Christmas? I have a shift here, so I'll be working. And you're working on Christmas? Shouldn't you be taking a break that day of all days? That would have been nice, but I'm saving up for something I really want to buy. Because Mika involves a good bit of spoilers. Well, I mean, yeah, but... So? You could have her character around and not have spoilers. Like, you could have her character around and not have spoilers. I don't see why you couldn't. That must keep you pretty busy. Here, take it. What's this? It's a limited edition macaroon from Trinity. I bought some to share with my friends, but I got a little too much anyway. Sometimes you get a craving for sweets when you work, right? Save this then. It'll perk you back up. Thank you. Don't sweat it. Think of it as an apology for yelling earlier. I'm gonna get going. Have a good one, Sora. I know during the Eden Trade and all that, but that doesn't mean you can't have instances like that without spoilers. I'm just saying. I am just saying, you don't... You do not... You can introduce her inside stories, treat her like a princess, and not have spoilers as to why. That would not be too difficult. It's not like Shiroko Terror. It wouldn't be too difficult to introduce her in side stories without spoiling stuff. Hell, how many spoilers is Hina involved with? And she's fine. She's been seen more than any other character in this game aside from Yuka. So, like, I hope you would understand that I was given a world. Would you rather buy someone else? Would you rather buy someone else the would you rather? It is take $100 now or slap your favorite YouTuber and get all the money you want. I'll split the money. Don't worry. Scorpion, you better, cause if you didn't, I sure as shit would smack the hell out of you if you didn't. I would be more annoyed if you didn't take that. Lord knows I would have no problem with a full force backhand to my favorite YouTuber if it meant all the money I want and I would split it with him. I would be annoyed if it wasn't, I would be annoyed if my favorite YouTuber smacked the shit out of me. They wouldn't smack the shit out of me because they didn't want to when there was that much money on the line. As long as they were going to split it, I would be more mad if they didn't. So, yes, Scorpion, I have no problem with this. As long as you split it, I have no problem with this, because Lord knows I would do it to my favorite YouTuber. Hina isn't a racist antagonist. Well, Mika isn't as long as the Gehenna student's not involved. So it will be fine. As long as there's a Gehenna, as long as there's not a Gehenna student involved, it will be fine. It will be fine. Hey, does this convenience store have a portable batteries for a phone? For phones? I can read. Yes, it's on the right corner of the stand, bottom row. Thank goodness I'm waiting for an urgent call, so I was panicking when I realized my battery was low. According to my calculations, I should have had just enough to last me until I got back to school. Where did I go wrong? I believe that's Yuka, the treasurer of Millennium School. And where does that 100-kilogram meme come from? Gehenna students were always involved. Hot springs. Well, yeah, but when you introduce me, it doesn't mean there has to be a Gehenna student around at all times. At most, they could give a glimpse at her character without spoiling anything if she's interacting with Sensei and she just gives that yandere look at one of them. And they just leave. They could have had a moment like that. Without really spoiling anything. I've only seen her at the school. I've only seen her with Sensei occasionally during year-end settlements and when organizing Shell's expense reports. This is from the Veritas group story? Oh. I don't think I did that one. Okay. How much is 100 kilograms to pounds? $220. How is something so small that heavy? Okay, you know what? Why am I questioning that? We've seen that students can have unique things about them. Sia used to be able to see the future. Some of them are freakishly strong. Tsurugi, it's outright confirmed that she has some level of regeneration because she fought Niru, and when she stopped, she said her injuries are already healed. So why wouldn't one of them just not have a thing where they're just got a ton of weight to them despite being perfectly physically fit? Why am I acting surprised? There'd just be some anomaly like that happening. She's always scolding Sensei and looks kind of scary. But maybe she's secretly got them a gift. Excuse me? What's the matter? Am I short? No, it's not the payment. I had a personal question. A personal question, considering we've only ever shared, platitudes. My curiosity is piqued. Ask anything, and I'll answer what I can. Do you know Sensei's Christmas plans this year? Why are you asking me? Why are you asking me? Because you know all about Sensei's overtime and their expenses. And it seems you've known Sensei the longest out of all the students. So I just thought you might know each other's schedules. Wait, actually, technically Rin would know him longer, but is Rin technically a student or no? I'm sorry. I made some assumptions, and I'm totally misunderstood. But there was also a meme in the JP that Yuka's a lolicon? I mean, based, but why? Or is that just something that hasn't been introduced in the global yet? Why? Of course, I advise and monitor Sensei in an appropriate manner to make sure they don't misappoint funds to unnecessary things. But we're still teacher and student, so I don't contact them on holidays unless there's an urgent issue. Bullshit! Besides, Sensei is almost always busy with work, even on holidays. Oh, I see. Then you don't have any plans with Sensei this Christmas. Because she called Eris cute and goes easy on... That's it. That's it. She didn't get, like, all blushy-faced messing with one of them or something. Just because she called Eris cute and goes easy on her? The white rabbit? She didn't get... It would have been... I would have understood if maybe she just got, like, a cuteness overload by one of them if they were, like, at a... And she just started blushing or something, but that I can understand. Where the hell's that meme come from? Nope, I think I'll be spending Christmas with the members of Seminar. It seems my troublesome underclassman has something in mind, so I'll be looking after our members in hopefully a quiet holiday season. Anyway, judging by your line of questioning, I'm assuming someone else did manage to secure plans with Sensei this Christmas. No, I didn't mean it that way. Well, it doesn't matter to me either way. Anyway, make sure you don't overdo it, Sora. And don't be afraid to ask whenever you have any questions. Thank you so much. She almost got me. But I was right. Asking so directly is dangerous. Anyway, it seems like I asked most of the students who visited Shield yesterday. No one seemed to know anything about this gift. Maybe it was someone else? No, I can't let my guard down till the very end. I have to investigate every last person I can. Welcome to Angel 24. The rest of the day, Sora continued to interrogate other students about the gift. She just couldn't find any definite clues. I'm actually kind of invested at this point. I'm curious. Well, hold up. Let me do a sweep for her. Stretchy. There we go. I tried the web event. I am genuinely struggling hard with it. But I tried to do the web event. I'm just failing miserably at it. But anyway, I gotta call it here, everybody. So, without further ado, I'm very tired. Sunday, I might be continuing the, Silent Hill F and trying to get a different ending, the wolf, the fox mask route. But I'm not sure which route I want to do yet. There's this point where I could save. There's a point where I could save and then do both. We'll see. We'll see. I couldn't. I tried and I couldn't. But, no, I meant that web event. It was just too difficult. The, little 2D platformer thing, I am struggling hard with that one. I don't know, I always slip up at some point, make some mistake, and I gotta start over. I can never get anything higher than an F. But, anyway, I gotta get going. So, tomorrow will probably be Silent Hill F, or maybe I'll do a Blue Archive side event. I'm not sure. Poke spine. Poke. Oh. You think if you give her a... You think she likes chin scratches? You think Shiroko Terra would like a chin scratches? She is wolf after all. God, this... Both ears annoy me. Why is this a thing? Why did they choose this? But anyway, I do gotta get going. So it might be a Blue Archive event, it might be Silent Hill F, I'm not sure. But I gotta get going, everybody. So without further ado, I will see y'all next time. Any viewers on Twitch? No. Oh, I was gonna raid someone. But anyway, without further ado, I'll see y'all next time. Good night, everybody, and bye-bye. Where's the button? There's the button.
Buen toma, toma, más.